all right?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
So sorry.
No,
I didn't see you.
it's my fault. It's my fault.
We need to get you to the hospital.
No hospital. No.
Dad, you just got hit by a car.
Honey, it's not serious, I can tell.
I really think we need to have you checked out.
No, listen, just take me to Katie's. Okay, just take me to Katie. I'm fine. I'm just fine. Just take me to Katie's. I'll be all right.
Hold on to me.
I just think maybe this is too fancy, Steph. Do I look ridiculous? You're just a bundle of nerves. Well, it's a date, Steph. It's coffee. With a man. I hope so. A man that you already know. A man who's always been very respectful and lovely with you. A man recently separated from his wife. A man in need of companionship, just like you do.
Jarrett is a gentleman. I agree with you, which is probably the only reason that he agreed to this, because he doesn't want to be rude to you.
I think it's because he wants to get to know you.
Oh, Steph, I have not been on a date in so long I can't even remember how long that it is. This could be a total disaster.
Honey, you're going to be fine.
No.
Ready? Come in.
Hello.
Jarrett. Right on time.
These are for the lovely lady in seafoam.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you so very much, Jarrett.
Shall we go?
I'll put them in water. Don't worry. Don't forget your purse.
Oh, yeah, right.
Have a great time.
Wait,
What?
I'm not ready to come back down out of the clouds yet. You know, everyone talks about love. They write songs and movies about it, but until it happens to you.
Oh, well, thank you, Jarrett.
What would you like?
A cappuccino, please.
Oh, I'll have one too.
But you better make mine non-fat.
Oh, I'd have thought you, of all people, would appreciate the voluptuous decadence of a properly executed cappuccino.
You know what? I do. One cappuccino, full fat, and extra froth. What do you say we go a little crazy, Jarrett?
I wanted to get him to the hospital, but he absolutely refused.
I don't need a hospital. It's just a few scrapes, and it's nothing serious.
Dad, you got hit by a car. You have to see a doctor.
I agree, Stephen.
At least let me call Bridget,
No,
all right?
I'm not worried about me, honey. Actually, I'm more worried about you girls.
Why are you worried about us?
What do you mean, Stephen?
Before she died, your mother had one thing on her mind. Just one thing, and it was you girls and protecting you.
Protecting them?
Yes, from Stephanie. From Stephanie and her crazy sister. Honey, I know what Stephanie did to you. You told me. Your mother told me. And I know what Pam did to Donna.
Dad, why are you digging this up right now?
Because it's up to me. It's my mission, honey. It was all your mother thought about at the end. And she told me, over and over, she said, I have to keep my girls safe from that woman. if it's the last thing I do, to my dying breath, I have to protect them from Stephanie and her sister. That was her last wish. And Stephanie killed her. So it's up to me. It's up to me.
Okay. Thank you.
I noticed your pearls.
They're my trademark.
Really? You always wear pearls?
Not with my PJs.
They have sentimental value.
Yes. How'd you know?
You don't strike me as the kind of woman who would create a trademark just to have one.
Well, you're right. They were a college graduation present from my mother.
Really?
Yeah. Of course, you didn't know my mother.
Oh. Difficult?
Oh, yeah. But you know what? I really miss her.
It's hard letting go of someone you love.
Yes. Yes, it is. And, Jarrett, I'm so sorry. I know what you're going through. Your wife leaving you and everything. Oh, great. And now I'm making it worse. Oh, please. Jarrett, I'm so sorry. Do you always want to be a reporter?
No, designer, actually. But, alas, I can't even draw a stick figure.
You have a great eye for design. And a flair for the dramatic, too.
Well, everyone likes a good story.
Yeah. And you give it to them. What do you say we order dessert?
Yes. Although I've heard the portions here are notoriously tiny.
That's okay. It's just that word you just used. Tiny. It's the name of my late dog. May he rest in peace. Best friend I ever had in the world. You like dogs, don't you, Jarrett?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not too much of a pet person.
I really wish he would let us take him to the hospital. He's gonna
Okay, I'm gonna go home now.
No, you're not. You're staying here.
Listen, I know you girls think you need to keep an eye on me.
Yes, we do.
But please, come on, understand. I need this time. I want to go back to my place and have some privacy.
Dad, I hate thinking of you being all alone.
I'm not alone, honey. I'm not alone. Your mother's always with me. I have all my memories. Bill, help me out here, please.
Your daughters just want to make sure you're safe, Stephen.
You virtually walked into Brio's car earlier. Do you blame us for worrying?
I am going. Now, I'll call. I'll check in. I'll rest, but I need this time. Your mother and I found our way back to each other. We were going to be married. But I never got a chance to put this ring on her finger. I never got a chance to protect you girls when you were young, and I wasn't there to defend your mother when she needed me because I was weak. Well, I'm not weak anymore. And I'll never be weak again. You girls have a father you can depend on. That's my promise to you. And to your mother.
Just be careful, okay? Well, if you insist on going, please let me drive you.
No, I already called a cab. Now listen, you tell me not to worry about you. Don't worry about me. Hey, there it is right now. So I'm going to go. Bye.
I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
He's just not himself. Oh, he's taking this so hard.
He's a man. He feels like he failed you in the past. Let him have his pride.
Okay, remind me again why we're doing this.
To commemorate our falling in love. Look, I could update my screensaver. Seriously, I have a ton of photos of you, all gorgeous, very professional. But I don't have many photos of you and me. Just being us.
Okay.
Like casual. Come on, it'll be a blast.
Okay, okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Not your model face, your real face.
It's not that I don't like pets.
Oh.
It's just they're so inconvenient. For someone who travels as much as me, I mean, poor thing would spend more than half his life in a kennel.
You travel that much, do you, Jarrett?
All the time. New York, Paris, Milan, Hong Kong. And I get back home to London when I can.
Wow. Sounds exciting, though.
Yeah, well, some people would tell you it's a chore. Not me, though. I adore it. Have you traveled, Pam?
Me? No. Well, I grew up in Chicago. I lived at home with my mother taking care of her, but I told you that already.
But then you moved to Los Angeles, became involved in the fashion industry. I mean, that must have broadened your horizons.
Well, I got to meet a lot of wonderful people.
Well, I am so sorry. I thought I meant to turn that off. It's the office.
Oh, no, take it. It might be important.
This is Jarrett. You're kidding. Where? Right now? I'm actually in the middle of something. An exclusive. All right, hold on a minute. Pam, my dear, I'm so sorry. I hate to ask.
You got a scoop. You should go. I think we were kind of finished here anyway, don't you think?
Thank you. All right, I'll be right there. Well, oh, Pamela Douglas. You are one in a million.
One in a million. But just not the one for you.
Pam? What are you doing calling me in the middle of a date?
The date's over.
What happened?
Well, Jarrett got a call with a chance for an exclusive, so I told him he should go.
Oh, well, how was it going until then?
It wasn't really going anywhere. He's a really nice man, Steph, but we don't have anything in common.
Honey, you're at the Insomnia, right? You stay there. I'm coming right over.
Okay. Oh, actually, I wanted a cappuccino. Stephen Logan, what do you want?
I have a message for your sister. You tell her to keep away from my family. She will not harm them again because I will not allow it. She is cruel, and she's dangerous. And you are her pawn.
Ew, that one is even worse.
What are you talking about? You look beautiful.
Go to the next one.
Me next.
Wow. Now that one.
This was 1,000 words.
You sit here like nothing happened. My wife is gone. My children have lost their mother. And your lives go on, completely unchanged.
No, that's just not true, Stephen. Look, what happened to Beth was a terrible tragedy. And I'm really sorry for your loss. You're wrong to blame my sister for it.
What she did to Beth was the last straw. Stephanie has been waging war against my family for decades. Waging war against my children. And Beth was just another casualty. But you, what you did to Donna, Stephanie must have been very proud of you. Her little sister carrying on the family legacy of hate. And now you're both going to pass this torch on down to her granddaughter, Steffi? Will you be teaching her the Forrester mantra of hate the Logans, hate the Logans, hate the Logans, huh? And then who will you attack? Will you attack my granddaughter?
Stephanie did not attack your wife, Stephen. It was an accident.
Beth had Alzheimer's. Stephanie knew exactly what she was doing. It was a deliberate act.
Are you all right, Pam?
I think maybe we should go.
No, I'm not going to have you threatened or intimidated by this guy.
Oh, Stephanie, I haven't even begun to cause you trouble yet.
Really? Well, I don't think you will. Not if you know what's good for you and your family, Stephen. You won't do that. Do you really want to cause a scene here in public? Embarrass your daughters? Do you know how many people in this place have camera phones? You think you want to say something to me? You don't have the guts. You won't say anything to me because you don't have the courage to accept exactly why and how your wife died. I had nothing to do with it. You and your daughters knew exactly what her condition was. You and your daughters knew exactly how much care she needed. She needed to be watched 24 hours a day. She was never supposed to have been left alone.
I don't think anyone should be placing blame.
I know that you're grieving, but these accusations have just got to stop.
There is really no limit, is there? In your desire to see my family in pain. We're just fair game to you. Well, not anymore. You are through pushing my family around. You are through humiliating my children. It is over, Stephanie. Can you understand that? I know who you are, and I know what you're capable of. And Beth did too. And it was her dying wish to protect her children from you and your sister. And I'm going to fulfill that wish. I am going to keep my family safe. Whatever it takes.
Get some rest, Stephen. You're overwrought. Come on, let's go.
Stay away from my family, both of you. I won't be responsible